Hi, I'm Sami Kramerfiely, and I'm here to talk to you today about sleep. What if I told you you could get better grades and study less? Yes, I did say less, and you might be wondering how. Well, it begins by eliminating bad habits. Let's talk about some of these bad habits and review them in the form of a week in the life of the college student. Monday morning, you're not excited for class. You're looking more like her and her friend next to her. You're tired. You might sleep through a couple classes. Mom and dad won't find out. But you stay up late that night and you watch some Netflix. That's okay. It's the beginning of the week. You still got time to make up all the work you missed. Tuesday, you're tired though. You're tired from all that Netflix and you're asleep in class again. Wednesday, Halo 6 came out and you're gaming hard all night. Thursday rolls around, you get home from class and realize you have a lot of stuff to do. So you decide, I'm going to stay up till 4 a.m. and get it all done. Friday, you're exhausted, you get through the day, and it's time to rage face. Well, Saturday, you say, I have one more day. So you rage face again. Sunday rolls around and you wake up late, have breakfast, talk to your parents back home, ask them how their week's been, and suddenly, before you know it, it's 7 p.m. and you have all kinds of homework to do. So, yet again, you're staying up late and you finally go to bed. The next morning, you wake up to the sound of your alarm clock. The bad habits formed this week can be attributed to two things: procrastination and an unbalanced lifestyle. The first, procrastination, can stem from many different causes. A why do today what you can put off till tomorrow attitude. Digging yourself in a hole so you have to play catch up. So you have to cram before the night of a test or pull an all-nighter before your papers due. And it can also stem from having bad priorities, which leads me to my next topic, an unbalanced lifestyle. Now, whether it's academics, health, or social life that outweighs the others, too much of one thing can only hurt you as it squishes out the other facets of your life. The solution to this? Spending a little more time with your good friend, the bed. How many of you can raise your hand and say you haven't gotten enough sleep this week? How about this month? This year? How many of you would say that you know the magic number, the amount of sleep that you're supposed to get every night? 8? Is that the answer you heard? You probably don't get that much. Well, what if I told you getting more? To be exact, 9 hours and 15 minutes every night would not only improve your health, but it would improve your grades. This doesn't mean you can go and study and not study. However, you could be like Bill. Bill has a little more homework left to do. He has a test tomorrow, which he could study for a little more, but he's been studying a fair amount all week, and he knows that instead he wants to get his 9 hours and 15 minutes and be well rested. Or you could be like Ted, who didn't really study much at all week, maybe missed a few classes here and there. And so he put in the extra study time, did all the homework, and learned all the material, but instead he only got 5 hours. People like Bill tend to get better test grades, while people like Ted, while they do get good test grades, don't tend to do quite as well. The steps to changing. Time management. Time management means avoiding procrastinating. It means studying days in advance so that you can be like Bill and on the night of the test, maybe go to bed a little early. Balancing your lifestyle. All academics is not good, just as all social isn't good, and only going to the gym and not being social or studying isn't good either. Finally, repetition. The only way to learn is by practice. The only way to get better at sleeping, studying, and all of your other parts of your life is to practice them, and doing this through repetition. Now, the final question I get is, what about naps? Well, as a little side note, naps should be either 20 minutes or an hour and 45 minutes, or close to this. The reason this is that 20 minutes doesn't allow you to get into your first sleep cycle. If you go longer than 20 minutes, your first sleep cycle is interrupted. And if you go longer than an hour and 45 minutes, you begin your second sleep cycle. Interrupting or beginning your second sleep cycle will leave you waking up groggy and unrefreshed, which is not the whole point of your nap. Thank you, and I want to leave you with one word: sleep.